The Croix Legend Tournament bass rods. Premium pricing, but what are you actually getting for that money? Next on 3MGR. All right, the Croix Legend Tournament rods. I actually went out to my boat and I grabbed the two dirtiest ones I could find to show you that I actually use these rods and I use them a lot. Now, what's at the core of this blank is Croix's what they call SC4 carbon fiber. Now, it's a step up from the SC3, which you're going to find in like their Mojo bass line, which we talked about in a previous video. Now, what does it actually mean? It's a little bit more refined of a blank. It's a little more sensitive. It's a little more responsive. Now, it's not a night and day difference, but it is noticeable. Now, some of the rods in the lineup actually add glass to the blank, and you're going to especially see that in their moving bait rods. And the reason is pretty simple. The glass slows down the action on the rod a little bit. So when the fish surges or jumps, it helps keep steady pressure on that fish and keep those little tiny treble hooks pinned. So like with a lot of rods in this price point, they're gonna reinforce the key stress points in the blank. It just helps it load up smoother and hold up over time. Now, as far as the components, we got premium Fuji guides, alkanite rings, and also with the Croix Legend rods, you're gonna get a cork handle. I personally like that. It leans a little more traditional in the hand. Now, the Legend Tournament rods sit right in the upper tier of Croix's lineup. It is not their flagship rod, but it's definitely in their premium category. This isn't a beginner rod, okay? I've said this before about other rods. I'm gonna say it again. I hate to say it ad nauseum, but this isn't a do everything okay kind of rod. These are technique specific rods, okay? They're built to do one thing exceptionally well. The other thing with these rods is that they come with a 15-year warranty. That's why I own so many of them. You just don't see that a lot in this industry. Now, where these rods really stand out for me is power and control. They got a really strong backbone, especially in the heavier models. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, the finessier rods just feel really connected on bottom contact techniques. You can feel the subtle changes on the bottom, not just bites. They are just a really good, well-designed, purpose-driven rod. There's nothing gimmicky about them. So if you like a more traditional rod with a lot of power behind it and you're starting to get into technique-specific fishing, this lineup can make a lot of sense. It's not trying to reinvent anything. It's just built to perform, and it does it really well. Guys, so let me know in the comments if you have fished one of these before and what your impressions of it are. I'm really curious, as someone who uses this rod a lot, what you feel about it. And if you're interested in purchasing one of these, there's a direct link in my beacons. Go check it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, push all the buttons, do all the things. It helps the channel out. And as always, guys, stay sharp, fish smart, and we'll see you in the next episode.